Hello, I'm Kristen Brown, and this is my energy take for leaders. Now, in today's world, there are so many dynamics at play that many leaders are getting pulled down into the weeds of having to deal with HR, with sales, with administration, and with many, many details that you feel like you need to take on, whether because you're short-staffed, you have a lot of turnover, or some of the other dynamics that are happening in today's world because of multiple issues. Pandemic, supply chain, all of that stuff. We're not going to dig into that. We're going to focus on you as a leader to get you out of the weeds so that you can get back to that strategic and visionary energy that you need to embody to be that awesome role model for your team, regardless of the job title that you hold. You are a leader, even if your title doesn't have manager or leader or executive or director in it. So we're going to really focus on how to be an awesome leader and turn on your strategic energy and your visionary energy. Get yourself out of those weeds. Now, one thing that often happens in times like this where we are stuck in those details is we forget to stop. We're going from one meeting to the next, one phone call to the next, and we're stacked up. Our calendars are crammed. Our to-do lists are overflowing. So you need to first stop. Stop what you're doing and just take a breath and just be for a moment. Do it right now. Just stop. Feel your heartbeat. Feel it slow down. Just put your hand over it. Now, a really powerful exercise to turn on your vision energy as a leader when you feel like you've been stuck in the task stuff is to do a visualization of 1 year from today. If you've seen me speak on stage, I often do this with groups, but you can do it individually as well. So as you're taking some deep breaths, you're welcome to close your eyes, you can keep it open, but I want you to think about where you want your business, your company, your team, your work, and even your personal life, where do you want it to be 1 year from right now? Just truly visualize it, feel it like you're there already. How are you going to feel when you wake up in the morning? What are you going to be most excited about in your day? Where will you be living? Who will you be living with? What will your health be like? How will you be fueling up your body? Exercise, sleep, food. And at work, what are the tasks that you know your team needs to focus on, that you can empower and entrust them with, that you can take off your own plate so you can step back and focus on the growth of the business? Where do you see your organization and your team going? What are the things that you see them as having as success metrics, numbers, clients? What are the goals that you want to be hitting 1 year from today? And as you get home from work, how are you filling your time? What hobbies, what kinds of pastimes, who are you spending your time with in your off-work hours? And when you crawl into bed, what are you most proud of having accomplished that day, both personally and at work? Now, take another breath. Come back to the moment, and that visualization now is your guidepost. It's what you need to keep in mind so that anything else that doesn't ladder to that either gets sent to others or gets crossed off the list, or you put it on a parking lot and you say, we're going to focus on that next year. Only say yes to the things that ladder up to that vision, and ensure that your team is on board with that vision too, so that when you do delegate something to them, they know why you're doing it, why you're pulling the things that you've been stuck in the weeds and those tasks, why you're giving it to them, because you want to focus on that bigger vision. They're part of it, and you're going in that direction together. So that visualization is just one of hundreds of energy hacks for leaders. So if you want more, if you want to create a program for your team, if you want to get the Energy Now app so that everyone on your team has access and can turn on these energy centers, there's way more than just the strategy and vision energy centers. So reach out and we can create the perfect program to amp up everyone's leadership on the team and beyond that as well.